just gonna get into this. It's hot. Here we go. Oh, these are hella good. I've done a wing video from the same place. And I thoroughly enjoy these wings. They're freaking delicious. I just want to point out that I found that doing these eating videos is better at night because the thing about it is that these this microphone, I can't put it on whatchamacallit. There's a freaking fly over here somewhere. It's like a little gnat, or not a gnat, but like a fruit fly or something. It's flying low. Sorry. But what I was saying was, when I put the noise suppression on, it really takes away from the sounds. And I just learned that the hard way. From the kimbap video I did. So, I'm no longer gonna use that noise suppression for ASMR. But the downside to it is there's like there's some background noise from my computer, as well as the outside sometimes. It's just usually this time of night. It's not that much. Because there's no buses, no sirens, none of that. I just went to walk outside, yo. There's barely anyone outside, and it's like 8 o'clock. So many places are like closed down. Or just closed, period. And I don't know why. delicious food. Oh boy. I'm being a savage with these wings. So, I hope everything is good with you guys. As always, hope your fighter's good. If you're not watching this on Friday, I just hope your week was good. Hope it's going well. These are stressful times right now. I guess for people that are really into politics or whatever, because this year's election is just it's a clown show right now. That's what I'm just getting from my feed from different, social media platforms. Or just the web in general. But, you know what? I don't even know why I went that way. As far as topic, you know what? I'd rather talk about something more fun. Get things off your mind. Like, what show have you guys been watching, Shows, animes. Or if you don't watch any of that stuff. What games have you guys been playing? A lot of my stuff that's been coming out about the only two things that are really interesting. I would say three things. Mandalorian, One Piece, and Jujutsu Kaisen. Two are animes. One, Star Wars stuff. But there's also some other shows that I watched. That I thought were pretty damn good on Netflix. Zeus and Queen's Gambit. Yo, those shows, highly recommended. Really, really, really recommended. I think Queen's Gambit's like, I don't know, 10 episodes maybe, or 12. I don't know. Could be 8, but I binged it. As a matter of fact, I tend to binge any show I watch. I was actually hoping that they did that with The Boys. But they decided to stretch it along. The Boys is also, I think, becoming one of my favorite shows of all time. The acting is really good in that show. Characters and the darkness to it. I usually love shows with excuse me. I usually like shows that have some, you know, like a tinge of reality to it. Like, you know, not like always like a good ending or everything's always hunky dory. You know, there's always some layers of that onion that you gotta peel back to see what's really going on. I feel like life is like that. I don't want to jump down the rabbit hole of conspiracy, but I just find like a lot of what's going on is this is just feels so weird. Like lately, it's so hard to trust. Like I guess the powers that be, because of there's the corruption, and I know this has probably been going on a long time, but shows like The Boys gives you like that kind of like it's like it pulls you into that world and it makes you think about, hey, all these people that are so powerful, how are they not doing the same thing? And look, not trying to bring anyone down. As far as your moods, this is more just like, you know, we're chilling, talking. Take what I say with a grain of salt. And just treat this like a conversation, you know. Don't take any of this to heart. I feel like everybody in the world right now is starting to walk on eggshells, you know what I mean? Like, you really, really have to watch what you're saying. I really hate that. Like, Like if you're okay, I understand if you're bringing some hate towards another person, and it's like aggressive to the point where it's like you're trying to get a reaction out of the other person. I get it. But that's like, it depends on the situation. Like, a lot of people nowadays get offended way too easily. To the point where people are getting offended by shows. Like fantasy shows, like fake shows or things like that. And if you're a celebrity in that world, hold on, let me just. If you're a celebrity in that world, you have to watch what you say 24/7. One slip up and boom, the internet just will eat you alive. Headlines start rolling, and then they want your job. That is so crazy. No. I understand those people when they're talking on social media. They can put an influence on others. I get it. But it's not the fault of the person that's creating the post. Like, they're just speaking their mind. Why can't you do that? You don't have to be so against the person that you want to change their thought process and everything. I think us as humans, you know, and this goes back to like, ever since I started reading, like, when I took philosophy and I started like reading about the conversations that, you know, like people like Socrates and a bunch of other philosophers that they would end up talking together. There was something in there that pretty much said like, humans are meant to converse, to philosophize, to talk to each other, to figure things out together. As a one people, you know. We come together, we talk things out. But there's no point to bring like, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. No. We take what other people have brought from their experiences, because everyone in this world grows up differently. You know? You can't bring your judgments, force them upon someone else, and then make them change. Otherwise you lose your job, you know what I'm saying? That's like, I said, which is just, it's just a conversation. It's just nowadays, left, right, red, blue, this race, that race, gay, straight, lesbian, queer, LGBTQ, whatever else freaking pronoun you want to throw in there, you know? I mean, not pronoun, but, you know, character, and yes, pronoun. It's not like, I understand how people feel as far as their beliefs go, and I'm not here to crap on any of that. You do what you want to do, right? themselves. Don't hate each other for having different thoughts. You know? We're all in this together. We just need to be more thoughtful to one another's standpoints and experiences. That's it. That's all it is. Because at the end of the day, you know, there's like billions of people in this world. There's no way in heck that you're gonna be able to convince like 7 billion plus people to think one way. We all have free will for a reason. We all have the choices we make. So just, I mean, as long as we're not hurting each other physically, just because of our differences in thought, we can all just sit, talk, and figure it all out, you know? Nobody has all the answers. Nobody. There's right and wrong. But you can only stretch that right and wrong so far. Right and wrong is perceived by the law currently. And as it stands now, witch hunting, you know. You're wrong. If a group of people think you're wrong, sign petitions, do all that kind of stuff. Unnecessary hate. The way we were born, raised, and everything is how we are as people. You cannot just go ahead and start throwing all of your ideas and expect someone that lived totally different to understand the concept that you're trying to explain to them when they've been taught a whole totally different way. They've had different things enter their lives. It's like, man, Chappelle said it. Chappelle be dropping some crazy stuff, like crazy, like one-liners and things like that, and it's like, yo, it's pretty true. I can't quote it verbatim because I suck at that stuff, but pretty much he said, oh, like someone crazy. Hold on 1 second. calling someone dismissive, I mean, crazy is dismissive. It's like maybe the environment that they grew up in or that they are in is crazy itself, and it just transformed them into that. It can't be helped. But yeah. That's my ramble. In the end, I try to get along with everybody as much as possible. But I'm just glad that my job doesn't involve the attention of millions of people, because if it did, one wrong word, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. I'm just talking for the, you know. I hope you all can appreciate that, you know. I'm at least being honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as my thoughts, I don't want to sugarcoat things. I just want to discuss how I feel about a certain thing without being vindicated for it. But I would love to hear your thoughts on it. As far as how you think, like, how society is nowadays. Like, do you think it's acceptable? Do you really think we all just need to be immensely, like, accommodating to everything for everyone, you know? It's hard. It's really hard. Being polite and courteous, yeah, that's important. But I think we should all still be able to speak our minds. I just don't want a future where I end up getting persecuted for saying the wrong thing. That's like losing part of your freedom. Because if you don't know what you could and can't say, and then eventually they start bringing that to school, like, you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't say this, you can't that, this can't be said. That's like, oh man. At some point now, we're just being programmed by whoever deems what's right and wrong. I don't know. That's my 2 cents. You guys can take it as is. But again, in no way am I trying to be malicious or any of that. I just want to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. I love hearing what other people have to say or think. If I'm against what they're thinking, I'm just trying to take it in and compare it with other information. I'm not jumping to conclusions. Not trying to do any of that. And I'm not trying to say you're wrong either. But it's important that we all hear each other out. And not come in guns blazing, you know what I'm saying? We won't get any better as people. By just being divided like this. What a conversation, what a ramble. Sorry about that, guys, if it was a little bit too I don't know. I kinda like this stuff though. If I saw someone making a video where I can have a conversation with them, I would love to just talk, comment about it, and see how it is. No trolling. Just talk. But yeah, that's my time. That's my food. It's all gone. If you guys having a chill conversation, talk about things, talk about life, hey, I'll make more videos just revolving around things like that, those type of subjects, so we can, just get to know one another, talk, and, without fear. You guys want to express what you want to express, that's cool. I'm here to listen. I'll be commenting. I'm a little bit more active, so I'll even take whatever you guys say in the comments, put it in my next video, just to talk, you know what I'm saying? Who knows what comes out of this? Hopefully, we can make something of it, because I like this kind of stuff. Like I said, it's cool. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And if you knocked out, I did my job. Good night. Have some pleasant dreams. Catch you in the next one. Peace.